Hi everyone, welcome to our newest edition of Dynamic Webcast. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on the Eidl loan, and later I will quickly describe again, explain again the PPP loan for self-employed individuals. So the Eidl loan, which you may already remember, some of you got a grant or a loan advance after filing the application. The advance was supposed to be $1,000 per employee. So now the second phase of this loan is the additional loan that SBA will provide so that you could pay for your business operating expenses. So the Eidl loan is originally designed to pay for operating expenses, where the PPP loan is designed to pay for payroll expenses. So the Eidl loan originally it was $200,000 without any personal guarantee. It's a 3.75 interest rate with 30-year terms. So since the SBA received so many applications, what they're doing now is they're capping the loan to $150,000, and the loan will be determined. Not everybody's going to get 150. Loan will be determined by the SBA, and they will send you an email asking you to accept or reject the additional loan. So if you could get $24,000 if your revenue is low, or you could get up to $150,000 for this loan. So this email will come from disaster customer service at sba.gov. It's going to look like this. So everybody, make sure you check your email to see if you received the email from SBA. Okay, and the email is going to look like this, asking you to create a portal on the SBA website. Okay, so once you create the account, you create a password, it will take you to the next screen, which is going to look like this. So this screen is basically going to tell you how much loan you are getting. Okay, the maximum is going to be 150, but you could take lesser amount. Keep in mind, this loan has to be paid back. It's over 30 years. It will have a 6-month deferral of payments. Sorry, 1-year deferral of payments. But more details will be included once you get approved for this loan. Okay, so if you did get this loan, make sure follow this step. The step that you need to complete is verify your identity, similar to a credit card, how you would have verified your identity once you get approved. Confirm the electronic deposit, that's your bank account and routing number, and afterwards you would hit submit. So once you hit submit, you will be under this process, which is going to say that the SBA is processing your loan. Once they approve and once they process and approve it, they will send you documents asking you to sign and accept the loan. So again, keep in mind, the Eidl loan is going to have to be paid back. It's a 30-year term with a 3.75 interest rate for for-profit organization. And SBA is updating the information as it goes on. But right now, from my understanding, the 570 minimum credit is used to approve you for the Eidl loan. Okay. That might, from time to time, they increase or decrease it depending on the demand of the loan. So since so many people applied for this loan, the SBA is trying to find the best method of dispersing the money. And once you do get approved, you will not. I don't think you'll get the whole thing in one shot. They will disperse it in certain different amounts within 2 months. All right, so that's the Eidl loan. Now going back to the PPP loan, right? So individuals who are self-employed, well, we all understand that corporations that have W-2 are able to apply for PPP loan, and we already discussed all of this in our prior videos. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us about that. So today I'm going to talk about how self-employed individuals can apply for the PPP loan if they see that unemployment is not cutting it for them, or if they are still working and earning money. So the PPP loan is designed to keep people out of unemployment. So if you are collecting unemployment right now, you should not be applying for the PPP loan, because if you do get the PPP loan, you cannot collect unemployment for 8 weeks from the time you get the loan. Okay, so that's something that you should decide on your end to see what's going to be more feasible. And I'll tell you how the PPP loan is calculated afterwards. And also, so PPP loans should be applied for individuals who are working remotely and earning money already and cannot apply for unemployment. Okay. Or if you're currently applying for unemployment, but if you see that you're going to start working in the near future within, a couple of weeks or so, I suggest PPP loan might make sense for you. So you should consider this and then see the pros and cons to see what will make sense. Okay, so to apply for the PPP loan, you'll need the following items. Okay, you'll need your 2019 Schedule C and any related 1099 miscellaneous that you receive or your business license. You'll also need your state ID and your bank statement. Now, if you apply for the PPP loan through your bank, you will just need the Schedule C and the 1099, so it'll be a lot easier to go through the bank. But keep in mind, a lot of the banks are not accepting applications right now. So, because of that, you might have to find other means, other third parties who could approve your loan. And if you do go through the third parties, they will ask you to provide them with these information. And lastly, how do you calculate the PPP loan? So the way the calculation is going to go is you will need your Schedule C. Okay, so complete your Schedule C. Don't do a draft one. You should. I'll tell you why don't do a draft one in a bit. So the information you'll need is your net income from the Schedule C, which is this line here, line 31. So 40,000, if your income is 40,000, that means your average monthly income is $3,333. That means your loan would be 2.5 times of that amount, which is $8,333. Now the 2.5 is significant. What the 2.5 means is the government is going to provide you with 2 months payroll, right? In your case, it would have been 8,000. Sorry, it would have been 1,300 times 2, but the remaining amount they're paying you so that you could pay for your operating expense. So real quick, let's do the math here, just to give you guys an example. So here we got 8,000, right? So we take 3,300 times 2. So that's 6,600 is your 2 months payroll. Now, if you did get 8,300, right? So that means the remaining $1,600 you could use towards paying for your operating expense. If you don't use the remaining amount, then all you need to do is pay that back within 2 years with a 1% interest rate. So the goal is for you to get this whole 8,300 based on this 40,000, get this whole loan forgiven. So in order to make that happen, you want to make sure you file your Schedule C properly. So if you're just doing a draft Schedule C just to get this loan, I suggest you don't do that, because your Schedule C from 2019 will be used to determine how much loan could be forgiven. So if the bank sees that in 2019 you had no expenses, that means in 2020 all these new expenses are like new business expense, or expenses that you did not incur in your regular business last year. So if you are a Schedule C individual, make sure you are filling out the expenses. If you're working from home, you can take the home office expense, as you may already know. So the point here is that complete the Schedule C correctly. Don't just do a Schedule C to approve the loan. Get the Schedule C done correctly, include all the expenses so that you could be considered for the full loan forgiveness, right? So just to summarize again, the loan is going to be 2.5 times your monthly net income coming from Schedule C, and the amount of income information that you will need is your Schedule C, 1099, business license, state ID, and 1 month's bank statement if you're not applying through a bank. With that being said, we'll end it here. If you guys have more questions, you guys could always reach out to us. If you have questions on Eidl or PPP loan, either one, you could always reach out to us. Just a reminder, for the Eidl loan, the SBA is not taking any more applications. They stopped taking applications about 2 weeks ago. The applications that they're taking right now are only for agricultural businesses. So if your business is in the agriculture industry, you can apply for the Eidl loan still. and the PPP loan is still available. If you haven't done so, apply for it if if you do need this. And yeah, so that being said, if you guys have any questions, you could reach out to us. We are available on Facebook, Instagram, and our website is always, you could contact us through our website as well. All right. So everyone stay home and be safe, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Take care.